3 equals 4 parts because that's how it went here.
So before, right, so step 1, do you understand this line? I'm just going to highlight in orange, okay? We're talking about the circle bit again. This line here. So we had 10 circles and we have 5 parts because we have the 4 and the 1.
Okay.
Add up to make 5.
So we'll have to have 2 over here, add up to make 4. 4. Okay, wait. 4.
So,
okay. I'm not.
Does that?
Can you help? I don't really understand this question.
That's okay. So, I'm going to talk you through it and just really concentrate on following what I'm saying rather than trying to jump ahead, even though I know that you're obviously really clever and you're really good at doing the things in your head. But I'm just going to talk you through really, really slowly. And if there's something that you don't understand, just stop us wherever it is that I lose you. And I'll try and explain it better. So we have 10 circles with a ratio of 4 to 1. We know that because we want to split it into 4 parts and 1 part, we have 5 parts overall to split it into. So I will say that those 10 circles are equal to 5 parts.
Yes.
From that circles. But we need to figure out how many parts are in 1 part, because 5 parts doesn't fit into the 4 or the 1. But if we had just figured out what 1 part was, we could times it by 4 to get the 4 parts and then the 1 part.
This is the part I don't understand, because you see how you added 4 to 1, which became 5. So if we do 3 to 1 added together, it will become 4. So
4,
So would you have to multiply it by 6?
So not multiply by 6. So if we go back to the pencils question,
yes,
we have 24 pencils. Can you see where I've typed it? 24 pencils equals 4 parts.
Yes.
So 24 pencils equals 4 parts. What do we have to divide by both sides so that we get a number of pencils is equal to 1 part?
Do we have to divide 24 by 6? Because
not 6.
4. No.
4, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, really, really good. Does that divide both sides by 4? Because then we get 6 pencils equals 1 part.
So you divide it by 4, and then 6 pencils, 1 part. 6.
So now we've got the ratio is 3 to 1 from what the question says. So we know that 1 part is equal to
6. So
6 pencils.
So you would it wait? I think I've got 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 18.
18. Yeah, brilliant. Really good.
So 18 of the pencils are sharp.
Sharp, yeah. And there's 6 blunt pencils. Yeah, brilliant. Really good.
Yes. And then B.
So Emily sharpened some of the blunt pencils. The new ratio is 5 to 1. So we have to do the same thing again. Figure out of the 24 pencils, how many are now sharp. And then...
Yes. So, so it went up. So for 3, it went up 2. So now there's more sharper pencils. So it'll be above 18. And then, but it's the same as, so, but 1 is still the same. Okay.
So this time, we have, how many parts do we have for the 24 pencils?
5.
Not 5. 6?
Yeah, 6 parts.
Because we have 5 plus 1.
5, yes, 5 plus 1. So there's 6 parts. So
then this time, to figure out what 1 part is, what do we have to divide by?
divided by 6. Will it?
By 6, yeah, brilliant.
Wait, so
Divide by 6.
Wait, there are 4 blunt pencils now.
Yeah, there are 4 blunt pencils now, so then there must be
20 pencils are sharp now, and 4 blunt. So two pencils got sharpened.
not 20 pencils. Just do that again.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, yeah, 20 pencils, yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
So 2 got
Yeah,
sharpened.
4 times 5, yeah.
So 2 got sharpened. So it'll be, the answer will be 2. 2 got sharpened.
Yeah, excellent.
Can we do a bit more ratio questions, because the 4, 6, the pack, it wasn't really getting properly. Can we do a bit more ratio questions?
No problem. Do you want to do number 7, or do you want to do just a totally different ratio question?
Can we do number 7?
Yeah, we'll do number 7.
Close to this. When we asked some people if they would prefer tea or coffee, he found that the ratio of people who prefer tea to people who prefer coffee is 4 to 7. 16 people said they prefer tea. How many people did Wendell ask in total? Okay, so so 7 people. Okay, 4 people prefer tea, because it says tea first in the.
Yeah, so
what they did, I think I've got it. What they did, they multiplied 4 by 4, which became 16. So you've got to multiply 4 by 7.
Yeah, yes.
7,
So
14, 12. So I got 28, and then do you have to add them up, because it says total? 28 add 16.
yeah.
I've gotten 44.
So 4 times 7 is 28 plus 16. Yeah, brilliant.
Okay.
So that was really good, really good.
But can I have like a question which is like the pack of 24 pencils, because I wasn't really understanding that one a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I'm just going to on 1 second.
Okay.
I think that really clicked there, I think, for you. Do you feel better about that now?
Yes. Okay.
I'll just write one.
Okay.
So let's think of a story.
How many?
Actually, I'll do a level above for you, right? Because I think that you can do this.
Okay.
So let's think of a name. Sam buys apples, oranges, and
Okay. 5 to 1. This.
okay, so this is the question.
What is it? Okay, yes.
So
I got
that-
it. Sam buys apples, oranges, and bananas. In the supermarket, he buys 30 pieces of fruit in the ratio of 2 to 3 to 1. How many apples did Sam buy? Okay, so Sam apples, orange, and banana. Okay, and 30 pieces
Yeah.
is overall is the total.
Yeah.
So 2. Alright, so there's 2 to 3. So 2 is the apples. And 3 is the oranges and 1 is the bananas. Okay, so we need to get 2, which is apples. So we have to. Can we divide the numbers so we know what to multiply by?
So this time, we've got, how many parts do we have?
We have 6 parts.
6 parts, brilliant. So we've got 30 pieces of fruit that is 6 parts. So how many pieces of fruit is just 1 part?
Altogether 6. Okay, so he buys 30. Wait, so 6. We have to add up to 30. So 6 times 5 is 30.
Yeah. So if we divide both sides by 5.
Divide that by 5.
6. Sorry.
6. Divide. Oh, let me do that really quick.
We get 5 pieces of fruit.
3.
Is equal to 1 part.
Okay, wait. Okay, 3, 2, and 6. When I divided them, all of them, the apples became 3. Wait, 4, 6. The oranges was 3, became 2, and the apples became 6 when I divided them. So is that correct? And then after we need to find out.
So the thing about ratios is, I don't know if you've noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have noticed this. So like before, when we had this pencil question, we had 20 pencils, sharp pencils, and then 4 blunt.
Yes.
And the total of this, 20 plus 4, it always equals how many we started with, like 24, for example.
It has to lead up to 30.
Yeah, so yours has to add up to 30, the 2, the 3, and the 1. Does it?
No, do you have multiply? No.
So,
3, 6.
can you see what I've written here?
30 pieces of fruit equals 6 parts. Divide both sides by 6. 5 pieces of fruit equals 1 part. So, what do you mean? Okay, oh, yes. So, I got 3 and 2.
Yes,
It will add up to 3 and 2 will make, so just the apples and oranges will make 5 parts.
Okay, so we have, I'll do this one. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, go on.
So over here we had to make it to 30, and overall there was 6. So if 5 parts is the oranges and the apples, so 5 parts, and we only want the thing. If 5 and 6, so just the oranges and bananas multiplied by the bananas, it will become 30. And then what we have to do is, you see the apples and oranges, we'll have to find a way to just get the apples. So it has to be less than 5. No, less.
Okay,
less than 5.
so we've got 30 pieces of fruit, want to be split into 6 parts.
Yes.
We have 2 parts to 3 parts to 1 part. We divide both sides of this equation by 6 to figure out how many pieces of fruit is equal to 1 part. And we find out that answer is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if 1 part is equal to 5, we know that there must be 5 bananas because there's only 1 part bananas.
Yes.
Then there must be 3 times 5.
15
So there must be 15 oranges
oranges. And
because there's
10 apples.
yeah, and 2 times 5, 10 apples.
10 apples. Is it okay? So is
Oh,
this
2 times 5 is 10 apples.
is this what you've done? So 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 will be. So you just multiply of how much the
Yeah.
ratio is.
Yeah, so then once you find out one part, you can just multiply out through the rest of the ratio, and then you can figure out which is which.
Can I write one more?
Yeah, go for it, go for it.
So 15. No, there would be 10 apples. 10 times 5 will be 10 times. No, 2 times 5 will be 10, and then there'll be 15 oranges, and there'll be five bananas.
Yeah. Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, do you want to try another one?
Yes.
Similar to this?
Yes.
Okay, so do I have space here? Yeah, we've got space. Alex and we'll do 2 more questions just to make sure you've really got it.
Mm-hmm.
So Alex and Sarah win £600 in the lottery. They are going to share it in the ratio 2:3. How much money does Sarah get? Win the lottery.
Okay. Wait, where is it? Let me see. Have you?
It's right, you might have to scroll down a bit further.
Oh yes, I found it. Okay, so Alex win £600. So would the £600 be the number they are?
The number, yep.
And then it would be 2 would be 300. No. It's 3. We need to get. So how much? So 3 wins Sarah. Okay. So that. Okay. Would 2 become? Would 2 become? No, 2 would become 100.
Yeah.
And 3 would become 500. Because
so we got £600 is equal to how many parts?
5 parts.
5 parts, brilliant. 5 parts. Oh. So how much is 1 part equal to?
5 parts.
Might need a calculator for this one.
And then, okay, I think I can do this. Okay, so 5, 1, 3, to 2. Wait. Okay, so we know someone will get more. Then, okay, I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Right, so 2 would be 200, and 3 would become 400. No, 400.
So if 2 was 200 and 3 was 300, that only makes 500, not 600.
No, 400.
Okay.
400.
So let's try it my way.
Okay.
So we've got £600. I'm writing it in red, typing it in red. It's equal to 5 parts. How many pounds is equal to 1 part?
And
What do we divide by?
we divide 600 by 2.
Not quite. We know that 600. 5. Yeah, brilliant. The trick is we're always dividing by the same thing. We're always dividing by the number of parts, this number. So in this case, it's 5. Okay, so divide by 5.
Will it be 120?
120, yeah, brilliant. So 120 pounds is equal to 1 part. Oh. It's equal to 1 part. So then Alex gets 2 parts. So Alex gets...
That will get 501 part. He gets 120. 1 second. He would get...
Yeah.
Would he get 240?
Yeah, brilliant. So he gets 2 times 120, which is 240. Brilliant.
So next, we could subtract 240 by 600, and then that will, you know how much.
Yeah, you could definitely do that if you wanted to. You could definitely do that. Or you could do what we did for Alex and do 3 times 120.
Yes.
Because 1 part is 120. 3 times 120 is 360.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I've got as well. 360.
Excellent.
And then
really good.
The way to check is to see if you got it right. You could add 360 plus 240.
Yeah, and does it make 600?
Yes.
Yeah, brilliant. Really good. Happy? Unhappy?
Can we have just one more?
Yeah, no worries. Do as many as you like. Honestly, we can do as many as you like. Would you like another one in this style where you have a big number and splitting it up? Or do you want one like question 7 where we know how many one thing is and we want to split it into ratios?
Yeah,
or...
can we do one like question 7 now?
Yeah, definitely can do one like question 7. So, hang on, I'll just blank this all out. So let's think of another little story. So this is I'll do a real life example this time. So a map has a scale of 1 to 50. 50. So different maps have different scales, so that each little bit on a map represents a different amount of distance in real life. So a map has a scale of 1 to 50. Length of hang on.
25. 30.
Hang on, this is a hard,
20, 30.
I'm just changing the question because it was going to be more like a question 6 and question 7.